gosh.
I
Yeah,
know.
girl. This world. What do we say? We live in a world. We live
We
in a
live
world.
in a fucking society, man. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I will say, because
Mm-hmm.
this is a bit dark of an episode.
Yeah.
So I do kind of want to highlight the fact that I do believe the reason again that there's so much vitriol that we're starting to see from that population is because changes are coming. And I think one of the most beautiful recent examples of that is that old ass plantation burning to the motherfucking ground.
Oh, girl. The lady
And
had a bottle. She was like,
you know what's
yeah, I
even
poured out some
better?
liquor for my homies
Yes.
because,
That's how we celebrate two snaps, baby girl.
yes, hello.
Cuz that was definitely our ancestors. And you know what's
Girl.
beautiful about it? Apparently it caught fire. The fire went out, so they thought that they were going to be able to save it, and that
Uh-huh.
bitch lit right back up. The ancestors said,
She was like, no, no. Oh,
no,
no, you will not
this one
fucking
goes to the
vibe.
ground. We're
Yeah,
burning it down
peace.
to the ground. Yep.
Peace out, baby.
What was
Peace
crazy to
out.
me was all the people that were so sad, all the white people.
Girl. Was they
And one of
playing
them
the
had,
what's that the damn violin and
you
shit?
know, they
The
were.
fiddle.
Because, they were literally having, okay, okay, if we think
Mm-hmm.
about this even just objectively, what it's almost like having celebrations in like cemeteries. Because like they
Mm-hmm.
have weddings and all kinds of stuff at this
They
plantation.
do.
And
They
it's
do.
like such a dark place to do that. Why would
Yeah.
you do that?
Yeah.
And this one idiot,
Ooh.
this one dumb bitch, had the audacity to say, "Why are you making it about race?"
Why?
Bitch, the fucking slavery
All of
plantation,
that. Okay. The
it was
wit.
all about race.
The
They
black
want,
people, the enslaved black people that were living all up in there
and
with
absolutely
no choice.
probably died there too,
Oh,
Quite a
of
few of them did.
course. Of course.
Because I've heard stories where
Mm.
not black, like where slave owners were so angry about the fact that they were going to lose like black people as assets, like the enslaved as assets, that rather than set them free, they would lock them into barns and burn them down.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God,
And so
Stephanie.
I know it's crazy. That's the thing. That's why they don't want to know history, because this is their history. Time and time and time and time again. Again, all you have to do is pull on that thread just a little bit, and it's gonna lead back to some really, really violent shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what their history is based on. I think they want it painted as this, like, we're very smart and we're conquistadors and we're explorers and we've built things up, but the other side of that coin is always going to be violence.
Yeah.
Always. It's not like
I
people
get that,
just,
sir. Oh, you
yeah,
don't even want to know. Oh, I
yeah.
think I already know.
We think we already know. And that's why that's why I think they say that history is boring, is because you have to kind of demonize it. Otherwise, too many people would be interested in knowing the real
Mm-hmm.
truth, Because
Yeah,
history is just the truth. It's
it is.
just a, a documented account of what has occurred, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's not like anything I read today is made up. It's all real.
Right.
It's all real. They threw that kid in the fucking bottom of a lake,
They did.
tortured him,
They did.
and then got
Ooh.
paid.
Paid.
Got paid nearly $50,000.
Girl. Mm-mm-mm.
Acquitted by an all-white jury.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mel. It was a bro code.
Bro
Was
code,
it
which
the bro
still exists
code?
today.
Oh, all you bros. Oh, y'all hold some hoes.
All the bros are some hoes,
Yes.
motherfuckers. That's why they do. That's actually why they don't want the hoes involved. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because then they can continue to maintain this
The whole shit.
uncivil, yeah, the whole
Yeah.
shit, this
Mm-hmm.
uncivil way of being.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't
Mm-hmm.
like you asking questions because you ask too many questions and their true nature is going to become very apparent.
Yes. All up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh, Johnny, I can see you a mile away. You sucker.
Yes.
Girl, what you got? This looks delicious.
I'm eating a cutie.
Mmm.
I buy them by
Oh,
bulk in Costco and just snack on them all day. They're
and
so
just
easy
go to
to eat.
town and at least don't
Mm-hmm.
get scurvy, girl. Don't get scurvy.
I'm
Get some
trying. I'm
stuff.
trying to like holistically heal myself, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
No,
I
no,
I
no.
have, because of all the shit we're talking about, really started to distrust everything. All of it. The whole fucking systems. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
I
trust
do.
them. I don't believe you. If you can't be honest with yourself, there's no way that you're being honest with me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, I'm kind of really diving into like ways to kind of naturally keep myself healthy because I don't want a doctor touching me. I don't want you looking at me. I want to stay as far away from any of these systems that have been built under white supremacy as I can.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Come
which,
on now. What you got?
can we talk about the black woman in Georgia that they're making stay on life support so that the fetus can stay alive? Have you heard the story?
No.
You haven't heard this story?
No, girl, I have
It
not.
is one of the saddest stories. Listen, I'm going to say her name, so let me look it up.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
So her name is Adriana Smith. And
Mm.
here's the most violent thing about this. Speaking of these systems. So I'm just going to read this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, loved ones say the ordeal began on Feb 9 when Adriana Smith complained of persistent headaches. She reportedly sought help at 2 different hospitals, but
Mm-hmm.
according to her family, she was given medication with no test or proper examinations. Just days later, on Sunday morning, she was found unresponsive, and doctors determined she was brain dead. However, because she's in the fucking South,
Mm-hmm.
again,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just
Oh
and she
Lord,
was
here you go.
just yep, she's just 2 months along in her pregnancy at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia's fetal heartbeat law required that she remained on life support.
What?
So she has been on life support since February 9th because she is pregnant and they've got all these fucked up abortion laws on the books now. And it's wild because one of the things that I heard so much when people were talking about, oh, you're pro-abortion,
Mm-hmm.
was they kept saying, what rights are you losing? What rights are you losing? And the interesting thing about it is I don't think I could have ever quantified it in this way.
Mm-hmm.
These rights, babe, the rights
Yes.
to fucking live and die with dignity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
the thing about it is white people could never have seen this coming
No.
because as we talked about in one of our previous podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
always been us that's been the test case.
Mm-hmm.
So of course
Yes.
it's a black woman that they're going to make stay on life support to support a fetus. Of course it is. It was never going to be you. It never has been you.
Oh
These are the
goodness.
rights that we lose, the rights to live and die with dignity. And the
Dignity.
thing about it is it's sick as fuck because the
Mm.
baby, her body isn't providing anything to this
Right.
child.
Right.
There's
Mm.
nothing to, it's not being supported anymore. The baby's not going to live either. But you
Mm.
bet, but they love to take a black body and make it a medical use case though.
They do.
And I think the argument that a lot of people are making that I believe is that this is kind of one of the nefarious first steps because they just want to see if bodies can incubate. You know? Yeah. I mean, what else is the real reason, right?
No,
Like,
that's
come
it.
on.
Mm,
There's
the
no
point
real
of it
reason
all.
because I think they are just, again, it's just like all the shit that they like to test with our bodies, with black bodies. They're just trying to see, like,
Mhm.
can they still sustain life? I mean, in a real fucked up world, our bodies are sustaining their white lives. Much
Yeah.
like we have since the beginning of this fucking founding of the country.
Mhm.
A lot of these people's ancestors sucked at the teat of black women,
All up on that girl.
you know?
All up
So
on
it's
them.
something that they're really used to, but because they like to play down history, it's not something that they ever really talk about. They don't talk
Hmm.
about it publicly, but I know these motherfuckers talk about it privately.
Oh,
You
girl.
know they know.
They
You
know.
know they know.
They sure do.
I, yeah, so it's egregious some of the things that are happening right now in this country. I mean, it doesn't it if if I were like truly religious,
Hmm.
I mean, I would absolutely see this as end times. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
Like,
It's
because
pretty
how else can you
gnarly.
look at it? Like, yeah, there's so much just chaos. And what's wild is that ultimately it's kind of one person that that sparked it all. And to me, that's end days.
Yeah.
Like, the devil's here, guys.
All up in here.
The devil's here.
Posing.
And the problem is the version of Christianity that exists today supports it.
It
So
does.
it's like there's that we're really going to have to save ourselves. So
Yes.
again, yeah, I'm trying to find ways to sustain systems within my home that don't touch any of y'all because
Mm-mm.
I know how like y'all aren't even hiding it anymore.
They don't
In
hide it,
every
girl.
aspect of life, whether it's basketball, you're trying to demonize that basketball player, whether
Girl,
you're using this black woman's body to
that's
test
what
and see
they
if
be doing,
ultimately,
girl.
you know what I'm saying? It's
Stephanie,
all
oh
over.
my God.